Well, I mean, you've identified the problem. The problem is you don't make enough money. And
Right.
the way you solve the problem, no kidding, Dave, is you make more money. So,
In 2024, living on an extremely low income can be challenging, but it's not impossible. Dave Ramsey, a renowned financial expert, has shared numerous tips to help you thrive even with limited resources. Let's explore 27 of his favorite tips, starting with the most fundamental ones.
shortest distance between where you are and more money, because the first step with
Right.
your job is not self-actualization. The first step is not finding your purpose. The first step is eating
Food, yes.
and lights and
Right.
stuff like that, and that's where you're struggling. And so,
Yeah.
and so if you're going to continue to do the thing you're doing, you're going to have to do a whole lot more of it, or you got to change gears, get in a different lane.
Tip number 1, prioritize basic needs.
Get on a budget, a written plan. You have to do a budget on paper, on purpose, before the month begins, every month. If you worked for a company called You Incorporated and you manage money for You Incorporated,
Your first and foremost priority should be covering essential expenses like food, shelter, and utilities. This means making tough choices sometimes, like avoiding a night out for groceries or delaying a new purchase to pay the electricity bill. It's all about ensuring your basic survival needs are met before anything else. Tip number 2, increase your income.
And my dad said, "How old are you?" I said, "Well, I'm your son. I'm 12. And he said, "You're 12 years old. You don't need money. You need a job." Y'all know the kind of dad I'm talking about. Some of you had one like that. My dad didn't think that work was a management theory. It was something you did. It was an activity. And so he said, "You need to get some money. Where are you going to get some money?" And I said, "Well, some of my buddies are cutting grass. I guess I could cut grass."
Look for ways to boost your income, be it through a part-time job, freelancing, or selling items you no longer need. Every extra dollar can make a significant difference. It's not just about working harder, but also smarter and finding opportunities that offer the best return for your time and effort. Tip number 3, use a zero-based budget.
Every dollar has a mission. Every dollar has a name. Not sort of kind of in my head. Not it's on my iPhone app. Write it down on paper, on purpose, before the month begins. Every dollar has a name. And if you're married, you agree on that with your spouse.
Allocate every dollar of your income to specific expenses, savings, and debt payments. This method ensures that every penny is accounted for and used efficiently. It helps in avoiding wasteful spending and ensures you're making the most of your income. Tip number 4, avoid new debt.
You got to get out of debt and stay out of debt.
Stay clear of taking on new debts, as they can quickly spiral out of control, especially on a low income. Focus on paying off existing debts to free up more of your income for other financial goals. Remember, the less debt you have, the more financial freedom you gain. Tip number 5, cook at home. Cooking at home is a key aspect of frugal living, especially when managing a low income. Dave Ramsey often points out how eating out can rapidly deplete your budget. The cost of a single restaurant meal can often cover several home-cooked meals. By cooking at home, you gain control over your food expenses, the quality of ingredients, and the portion sizes, which is crucial for both your wallet and your health. But the benefits of home cooking extend beyond just saving money. It's an opportunity to develop a valuable life skill, explore new recipes, and even turn meal preparation into a fun family activity. Cooking at home also allows you to plan meals ahead, reducing food waste and further optimizing your budget. Moreover, home-cooked meals tend to be healthier, helping you avoid the high-calorie, high-sodium options often found in restaurants. Tip number 6, use public transportation. Owning a car, with its associated costs of insurance, maintenance, and fuel, can be a significant financial burden, particularly for those with low incomes. Dave Ramsey suggests using public transportation as a cost-effective alternative. Public transit systems offer a reliable means of transportation at a fraction of the cost of owning and operating a vehicle. The savings from using public transportation can be substantial. You eliminate the need for costly car repairs, regular maintenance, fuel expenses, and insurance premiums. Additionally, using public transit can reduce stress and time spent in traffic, and it's a more environmentally friendly option compared to driving. Tip number 7. Shop with a list. Impulse purchases can quickly mess up a budget, particularly for those living on a low income. Dave Ramsey advises shopping with a list to avoid this risk. By planning your purchases and sticking to a list, you can resist the temptation to buy items that are not essential. This strategy requires some discipline and planning. Before heading to the store, take stock of what you have and what you need. Plan your meals for the week and make a list of necessary ingredients. Stick to this list when you shop, and avoid wandering through aisles that don't contain items on your list. Tip number 8. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions.
If you will live like no one else later, you can live and give like no one else.
In today's digital age, it's easy to accumulate a variety of subscriptions and memberships, from streaming services to gym memberships. Dave Ramsey recommends regularly reviewing these expenses and canceling those that are not essential. Often, we sign up for services that we use infrequently, yet they continue to drain our resources every month. Take a close look at your monthly statements and identify any subscriptions that you can live without. Remember, the goal is to prioritize spending on needs over wants. Even small monthly savings from canceled subscriptions can add up to a significant amount over time, which can be redirected towards more pressing financial goals like debt reduction or savings. Tip number 9. Buy secondhand. Purchasing secondhand items is a highly effective way to stretch a low income. Dave Ramsey often highlights the value found in thrift stores, garage sales, and online marketplaces. Whether it's clothing, furniture, or electronics, buying secondhand can lead to significant savings. These items are often in good condition and available at a fraction of their original cost. The practice of buying used items is not just about saving money, it's also about sustainability. By choosing secondhand, you're reducing waste and contributing to a more circular economy. Tip number 10. DIY when possible. Do-it-yourself projects can be fun and a cost-effective way to maintain and improve your home. Dave Ramsey encourages this approach as a means to avoid the high costs of professional services. Whether it's basic home repairs, decorating, or gardening, there are countless resources available to help you tackle projects on your own. Tip number 11. Use free entertainment. Entertainment doesn't have to be expensive. Dave Ramsey suggests taking advantage of many free entertainment options available. Public parks, community events, libraries, and hiking trails are just a few examples of places where you can enjoy yourself without spending money. In today's digital world, there are also numerous free online sources for entertainment, including educational courses, podcasts, and streaming services. Tip number 12. Plan meals around sales. Meal planning based on sales can lead to substantial savings on groceries. Dave Ramsey advises checking store flyers and planning your meals around what's on sale each week. This approach not only saves money, but also adds variety to your diet. By being flexible with your meal planning and taking advantage of discounts, you can enjoy a diverse range of foods while sticking to your budget. Tip number 13. Avoid expensive hobbies. While hobbies are important for relaxation and personal growth, some can be quite costly. Dave Ramsey recommends choosing hobbies that are low cost or free. There are many enjoyable activities that don't require a significant financial investment, such as reading, crafting, hiking, or volunteering. If you have an expensive hobby, look for ways to enjoy it more affordably. For example, if you love photography, consider exploring free editing software instead of buying expensive equipment. Tip number 14. Use energy-efficient appliances. Investing in energy-efficient appliances can lead to long-term savings on utility bills. Dave Ramsey points out that while upfront costs may be higher, the savings in energy consumption make these appliances a wise investment. Look for products with high energy ratings and consider replacing old, inefficient appliances. In addition to appliances, simple changes like switching to LED light bulbs, using smart thermostats, and improving home insulation can also reduce energy costs. These changes not only save money, but also contribute to a healthier environment. Tip number 15. Negotiate bills. Negotiating your bills can lead to surprising savings. Dave Ramsey encourages contracting service providers to inquire about better rates or discounts. This can apply to a variety of bills, including cable, internet, insurance, and even credit card interest rates. Don't be afraid to ask for a better deal or shop around for more affordable options. Many companies are willing to offer discounts to retain customers. It's also a good idea to regularly review your bills and eliminate any services you no longer need or use. Tip number 16. Use cash envelopes. The cash envelope system is a classic budgeting method endorsed by Dave Ramsey, particularly effective for those on a low income. It involves using physical envelopes to allocate cash for different spending categories, like groceries, entertainment, and transportation. Once the cash in the envelope is spent, you refrain from spending more in that category until the next budget cycle. Tip number 17. Batch errands. Batching errands is a time and resource-saving strategy. Dave Ramsey suggests planning your errands so that you can accomplish multiple tasks in one outing. This approach saves on fuel costs, reduces wear and tear on your vehicle, and is more efficient with your time. Strategically planning your errands can involve grouping tasks by location or scheduling them on specific days. This method not only helps reduce transportation costs, but also frees up more time for other important activities or relaxation. It's all about being organized and intentional with your time and resources. Tip number 18. Grow your own food. Growing your own food can be rewarding and a cost-effective way to reduce your grocery bill. Dave Ramsey recommends this for those with the space and the ability to do so. Even a small garden or container plant can yield a significant amount of vegetables and herbs. This practice not only saves money, but also ensures you have fresh organic produce. Gardening can also be a therapeutic hobby, providing physical activity and a sense of accomplishment. Start with easy-to-grow plants and gradually expand your garden as you gain more experience and confidence. Tip number 19. Use community resources. Utilizing community resources is a smart way to stretch a low income. Dave Ramsey advises looking into services such as food banks, financial counseling, free medical clinics, and community education programs. Many communities offer a range of resources to support those in need. These services can provide relief in tough times and help you manage your finances more effectively. They can also offer opportunities for personal growth and networking. Don't hesitate to seek out and take advantage of these resources. They are there to help. Tip number 20. Practice preventative healthcare. Preventative healthcare is crucial, especially when living on a tight budget. Dave Ramsey emphasizes the importance of taking care of your health to avoid costly medical bills in the future. This includes regular checkups, a balanced diet, and regular exercise. Investing in your health can prevent chronic diseases and other health issues that can lead to expensive treatments. Simple practices like regular hand washing, getting enough sleep, and staying hydrated can also contribute to better health. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. Tip number 21. Educate yourself financially. Financial education is a powerful tool. Dave Ramsey encourages continuous learning about finance, budgeting, and investing. Understanding how money works can help you make better financial decisions and avoid common pitfalls. There are numerous free or low-cost resources available for financial education, including books, online courses, podcasts, and blogs. Educating yourself about finances can empower you to take control of your money and work towards your financial goals more effectively. Tip number 22. Avoid late fees. Paying your bills on time is a simple yet effective way to avoid unnecessary expenses. Dave Ramsey warns against the trap of late fees, which can quickly add up and strain your budget. Late payments can also negatively impact your credit score. To avoid late fees, set reminders for bill due dates or consider setting up automatic payments for regular expenses. Staying organized and keeping track of your bills can help ensure that you're always paying on time and maintaining a healthy financial standing. Tip number 22. Use coupons and discounts. leveraging coupons and discounts is a smart way to stretch your budget further. Dave Ramsey often highlights the value of being a savvy shopper. Before making any purchase, look for available coupons, discount codes, or sales. This practice can be applied to groceries, clothing, dining out, or even services like car maintenance. Tip number 23. Downsize your home. If housing costs are a significant part of your budget, downsizing to a smaller home can be a practical solution. Dave Ramsey suggests considering a move to a less expensive area or a smaller space to reduce your rent or mortgage payments. This change can also lead to savings on utilities, maintenance, and insurance. While downsizing might require some lifestyle adjustments, the financial relief that it can provide is often worth the trade-offs. It's about living within your means and prioritizing financial stability over square footage. Remember, a smaller space can also mean less stress and more time, as there's less to clean and maintain. Tip number 24. Find affordable childcare. Childcare is a major expense for many families. Dave Ramsey advises looking for affordable childcare options to help manage this cost. This might include researching local daycare centers with sliding scale fees, considering in-home daycare options, or even arranging a childcare swap with other parents. Another option is to adjust your work schedule, if possible, to reduce the need for childcare. Some employers may offer flexible hours or the ability to work from home. The key is to find a childcare solution that fits within your budget without compromising the safety and well-being of your children. Tip number 25. Barter services. Bartering can be an effective way to obtain goods and services without spending money. Dave Ramsey encourages exchanging skills or services with others as a means of cost saving. For example, if you're good at gardening, you could offer to maintain a neighbor's garden in exchange for babysitting services. This system of trade can be particularly useful for tight-knit communities where people are willing to help each other out. It's about leveraging your skills and resources to meet your needs in a mutually beneficial way. Remember, the key to successful bartering is fairness and clear communication about expectations. Tip number 26. Stay motivated. Staying motivated and focused on your financial goals is crucial, especially when living on a low income. Dave Ramsey emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive mindset and being persistent in your efforts to manage your finances. Celebrate small victories and milestones along your financial journey. Setting short-term and long-term goals can help you keep motivated. Whether it's paying off a small debt, saving for an emergency fund, or just sticking to your budget for a month, acknowledging these achievements can encourage you to keep going. Surround yourself with supportive people and resources that reinforce your financial goals. Tip number 27. Regularly review your financial plan. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your financial plan is essential to ensure it aligns with your changing needs and goals. Dave Ramsey advocates for periodic check-ins on your budget and financial strategies. This practice allows you to adapt to life changes, such as a new job, a change in living circumstances, or an unexpected expense. A regular review helps you stay on track, make necessary adjustments, and avoid financial complacency. It's an opportunity to reassess your priorities and ensure that your financial plan is still working effectively for you. Remember, a flexible and responsible approach to financial planning is key to navigating the challenges of living on a low income. Living on a low income requires creativity, discipline, and a bit of sacrifice.
So we started applying these principles to our lives, and it changed our lives.
By following Dave Ramsey's 27 tips, you can manage your finances effectively and even save for the future. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how you manage what you have.